I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what the fuck be happening around this beat, but I had no clue what the fuck we going on. Let me tell you, shine. But why is that up there? That's tough. Get that camera out of my face. Go, Gracie, go, get out. Oh my!
This is the group. This is the pod. This is what it is.
What it is?
What what?
I'm tired.
We don't give a fuck, nigga.
Nah.
We don't care about none of that.
I'm nervous.
Fucking live. We got
Kelee.
Kelee. Do you want me to put your? Do you want me to put your? Because what I usually do, I'll put like someone's Instagram handle or whatever above your head or float it. I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really be on Instagram like that, but
We will put his Instagram there. But this is episode. What even is this? Episode 21.
21.
Welcome, Kelee.
What even is this?
Thank God that worked because I wasn't sure if I set that up.
They got the whole soundboard. That's
Yeah. What's crazy, bro, is a lot of people like. I mean, when it comes to this, my wife's best friend, her husband, they're helping like a guy, and he has a whole like he has an elite setup. Like he has 2 OLED freaking whatever monitors. Like his PC's a beast, and he had this, but he doesn't use it. So he sees I'm doing this and all that, and he gave it to me. He gave me.
That's dope.
What is it? To be honest, the graphics card was given to me too. I didn't have to buy that.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm fucking blessed. But anyways, bro, like, what the fuck's been up, my nigga? Like, shit.
Shit, honestly, bro, I feel like just trying to figure out life, bro. Just trying to figure this shit out. Like,
I'm telling you, it's hard. It's hard for
Like,
me. It's very hard for me.
for sure. Honestly, what I've been trying to figure out recently is just how to go through this shit without like not being around. Like,
Yeah.
because you know, a lot of times like you be texting me like, "Oh, you so nonchalant, and shit. You don't never talking to nobody."
you just
it's
be
just
chilling
like-
in your own lane.
Like I feel like when I'm doing stuff, I sometimes like forget about everything else, and I'm like so focused on what's in front of me that like I don't be reaching out to people, and that's what I've been trying to do. Honestly, I've been going to school and shit out in Orlando, and just honestly, really just trying to figure all this shit out. Like
No,
I don't got no help, no nothing. So you know, just trying
Hugging it. But that's
trying to figure it out.
when did you start going to UCF?
Shit in 2023.
Really?
Yeah.
Cause I know you. I would see you post on Instagram like every now and then, and I'm like, is this nigga in college? Like, no shade. I'm just like, holy shit, like that's awesome. And then
Yeah.
the only reason I saw that is because I think you were at a game or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, this nigga's going to UCF, so that's fucking hard.
Yeah.
What do you?
I don't really be outside like that. That was like the first. I'd been there for
Well, that's what had me shook.
I've been there for like 2 years, and then that was the first event I ever been to. I didn't go to nothing in high school. I didn't go to nothing in college.
What
I
was
wasn't
it?
outside.
What game was it?
It was just like I think it was one of the night games, right?
I guess I don't
There was
know.
There was this one I went to. It was like the space game or whatever.
It was
It's like
football,
everybody was wearing
basketball?
blue. Yeah, basketball or football.
Football.
I want to
That's
go
hard.
to the basketball games. I don't know if you've been watching the
Nah, I don't-
NBA
yeah.
playoffs, but I've been getting really into that shit. I want to start going.
I can. It's just I don't know. It's like I watch football. Like, I'm a big college football fan. Obviously NFL, but I love college over NFL. But it's I can watch basketball. I don't know. It just honestly fucking depends. But
I always loved basketball, so
it's smooth. But it's just,
I played football, but you know, obviously I was small when I was playing, so
yeah, you were a whole
I
different
could
shit.
I was
Fucking when on Scholar's podcast, he told me that you could vouch for him because like he could 'cause I was like, did you play sports? Because I didn't know if this
he
man
was
Yeah, he said he could. He said you could ask Kelee, bro. If they threw him that ball, I was catching
smooth. He was
Yeah.
smooth, and then they tried to put him on goddamn. I
That's
know
what he
Scholar's
said.
gonna laugh
That's
at this.
what he said.
They put his ass on goddamn center, and he quit, bro. He was
what he
so
said.
clean with it too, and then you know how it is, like in like Pee Wee and JV football,
Yeah.
it's like all for fun, but then. I feel like once you get to varsity high school, that's when like the politics start coming into it, and it's like, oh, if you're not in,
Oh, yeah.
and you know, Scholar was a little troublemaker when he was in high school, so
Oh,
the
yeah.
coaches never wanted to give him no playtime. They put his ass at goddamn long snapper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that is so. He told me, I was like, I swear to God, you could ask Kelee. I'm gonna put that fucking clip
Yeah,
in so they
that's-
see.
Oh, what was
Or
it?
like
The
Pop Warner?
Hatters? Is that the land?
That's Stetson.
Is
Isn't
it?
that Stetson?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the land technically. Yeah,
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Stetson shit. I played
You playing football is crazy.
I played football 1 year, but I'm telling you, when I was a kid, you can ask Kelee. Kelee's the main person. I grew up with him. I was raw at football, catching the ball. No matter what, that ball's in my hand, I'm catching it. Snapper that snaps the ball.
No,
that was the only position up. So like I didn't even get to try out.
No,
I didn't even get to show him the skills I had. I didn't even get to show him anything.
But that's hilarious, bro. But what are you going to college for? Like, what's, if you don't mind me asking?
No, you're straight. I'm going to college for computer science. So
really,
I'm actually not in college anymore. I'm working with this aviation company.
Really?
Yeah, I've been doing software development for them. So
that's fucking.
It's pretty dope. Yeah, it's like, you know, when you're in college, at least like for me, it's kind of hard to find people that are like actually like normal people. It's like a lot of times it's either just some weird ass kids or like still kids. Like, yeah, they're in their 20s, but they're still fucking children.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just now started to kind of like get out of that and like become a adult or whatever. So, you know, I'm in a regular ass, you know, full-time 9-to-5 job working as an engineer with an aviation company. So it's pretty dope. But it's like coming from, you know, goddamn the slums of Lake Helen.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time in my life that like shit's actually like looking up.
Yeah.
So it's like just trying to figure out how to, you know, that's what I've been up to.
No,
really.
that's hard, bro. Like that's. So wait, okay, so you're not in college anymore? You're just like as right now or just at all?
So what had happened was I'm actually a junior technically in college. It's a little bit of a weird situation because most of the times you go to school, you graduate, and then you get a job. But an opportunity had popped up to where it's like I can't not take this opportunity. So I went on the opportunity, and now, you know, I'm a little bit more closer with the company that I'm working with, closer with the owner, and we're actually partnering, and we're gonna launch our own like branch of the company.
Really?
I can't talk too much on it right now, but within the next couple of weeks, like shit's gonna start moving. We're gonna launch here soon, and like hopefully that shit goes to the moon.
That's fucking hard, bro.
So yeah, technically, I still haven't finished school. I plan to finish school, but it's like, you could always go back to school.
Exactly.
So
and this opportunity may not be here,
exactly,
so I'm gonna take risk taker. Come on, man, you got to do it.
Yeah, I feel like that's always how I've been. Like when some just gets that, you know, you just feel it. You just
have to
jump on it.
Yeah, for sure. So is that something that like you've always wanted to do, or is just like something that interests you?
Honestly, like, so I started college in 2022. That was when I graduated high school. From I think school like went on lockdown like late 2019, I think. From that point on, I never went back to school. Everybody was going back to school. I was doing online school. I was playing Fortnite all day.
Yeah.
I was fucking cheating on all my shit.
Yeah.
It was so fire. But like, then when it was time like to go to college, I knew like, honestly, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But one of my good friends, who's a couple years older than me, he was doing computer science. He was talking about it. So I kind of just started doing that. And like, honestly, like last year probably, or not even probably last year, like I was kind of like questioning whether this is what I wanted to do with my life. I was like kind of a little bit lost.
Yeah.
And then it was just like this shit happened and I jumped on it, and now things have been going. I've been with them. I've been working with that for like 2 months, and it's a really good situation. Honestly, the person that I'm working with, she's a great person, and she's very like down to earth, and you know, so she's gonna take care of me. So
that's good, bro.
Hopefully
that's
it works out.
I hope that works out for you,
yeah,
for real.
Me too. That's really my goal, bro. Is just fucking get really fucking rich and
and do what you've been doing.
Get all my peoples out. You know what I mean? Like that's really that's like, I don't know.
No, that's hard. So I mean, I know you can't talk about, but maybe it's about the operation. But how is it like? What exactly with that job? What is it that you do? Like as far as like
typically the way it works is so the actual job title would be like a software development engineer, and typically you work in teams. It's a very team oriented job, but the company that I started working for, I was working there just as like a normal employee. All right, we're good. I was working there just as a normal employee because I've always been working in restaurants like since
Yeah,
I
that's
was-
what I thought too.
I've always been working in restaurants, just hustling and trying to
keeping money going.
Yeah. So I ended up leaving my job that I was at. I was working at Longhorn, making pretty good money over there. I was making probably damn near $5K a month.
Oh shit. You were a cook?
No, I was a server.
Server. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. So it some just pissed me off there, and like I don't know how you are. I don't know how everyone else is, but when I'm working somewhere, like I'm chilling, but once that bug gets in my brain where it's like, damn, I don't fuck with this place.
Yeah.
I don't got much longer left because it's like it's hard
over
for me to get myself to do something that I don't want to do. So I ended up just walking out. I said like, fuck y'all, I'm out. And
literally
like
on shift
like that, mid shift. It was on a Sunday, and I was unemployed for a couple months, bro. I was like, damn, bro, I wish I didn't do that. And then my brother-in-law hit me up and was like, yo, if you need a job, you could come work over here, 16 an hour. I'm like, fuck, bro, 16, I don't even know if I could get by on that.
Yeah.
So I went there. I was working there for a couple days, and then it was just like I was just in the right place at the right time. The owner was having a conversation with somebody else about some shit, and I was like, shit, and one thing led to another, and now I'm working on that, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's really a different experience because at first, I was just doing a lot of the coding, making the product, the website, and everything like that. But the person that I work for, I guess, my partner now, she has 3 companies, and 2 of them are very, are pretty successful, and she manages and handles all of those companies, and she needed a little bit more help on the administration side, like so we kind of talked about it, set up a deal and all that type of stuff. So now I'm technically like a co-founder, like owner of the company.
That's hard as fuck, bro.
Yeah, so it's a really weird situation because like I'm used to shit not working out. You know what I mean? Like just where we come from, it was a lot of like shit not working out.
Oh yeah.
So, and I'm sure we'll talk about that more, but yeah. So I think that's really just what I've been up to. I got a girlfriend as well. I've been with her for about 2 years now. So
congrats, man.
Yeah, it's chill. Just kind of like doing what I normally do, and just trying to be more of an adult. Like trying to reach out to people, and I've always been wanting to come here and hop on the pod.
No, I know
and
it's
always,
been a minute
but
since I
it's like,
started this for real. Yeah.
That's something I've always struggled with is just like reaching out, being verbal, being vocal, talk.
It's okay,
like holding
though.
that connection.
Yeah.
And it's like I know we're straight, and
Yeah.
all the people that we grew up with, I got.
It'd be like nothing ever changed or left.
Exactly,
never left.
exactly.
Yeah.
I got love for everybody
Yeah.
from Lake County and shit, but like I do be feeling bad sometimes because it's like I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, I don't think about nobody or I don't care about nobody, because it's like it's just how I am. I'm very independent sometimes. So,
and that's the thing, is that's not a bad thing. And also you say that, but that shit works both ways. It's just like I take it back because like I can name a whole bunch of people, but like I mean but I've known you and Scout since y'all were like jitterbugs, like real deal jits. So it's like I try to like, and I'm obviously there's kids that I knew that are like that. Me and Grizz talked about that are like straight junkies now, but people that I actually fucked with, and like you helped me when, like, real quick, we're just gonna get in this real quick. When I first got my PC, like I wanted to switch from my PS4 to that. I got a laptop. It was a Acer Nitro Pro 5 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, fuck that. I don't want to save up the money for. First of all, I didn't even want a PC. I said, fuck that. Like, blah, blah, that's too much. I'll never learn this stuff and all this and blah, blah, blah. But I got that. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. What did I have you come over to set up like Streamlabs, or was it to set up the whole fucking? Because I really can't even remember.
I think if I remember correctly, I set it up everything because
I
remember. I don't remember exactly.
I knew
when
Kelee knew because
Yeah.
Sky was hitting you up for shit too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, y'all might hit Kelee up.
Yeah.
Hit Kelee up. But
I remember like you had texted me talking about, oh, I want to get a PC. I want to stream. I want to do this, that, and the third. And then he was like, and then he sent me that laptop, and he was like, this what I'm gonna buy. Da 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 da. Like, is this straight? And I was like, I don't know. Like, and I was like,
I didn't give a fuck.
I was like, maybe. I mean, we could try and make it work.
Yeah.
He got that bitch. We set it up. Probably with about 2 weeks. He had a PC. He was like, I took that bitch back, got me a new one. Cause like,
Yep. I mean, I couldn't
don't
do
know.
it. Cause I'm just glad they took that bitch back. But that being said, but like, cause like I said, we always knew each other, but we weren't like it's like we were hanging out. It's like you'd be at the park on your scooter. We got to get into that shit too.
Yeah.
You'd be at the park. I'd be like, what's up? You know, we'd all just chill and stuff like that. But I didn't want, with me, someone that takes time out of their day and comes to help me do something. It's like, oh, I fuck with you for that. So I didn't want you to ever think it was like a thing where, oh, I'm just hitting you up for this and that's it. And then ever since then, it was like, oh, like, so I try to reach out when I can, make sure you're straight, you know. And it's funny because I'll be forgetting or something, and then I'll see you post a story or some shit, which I got actually. Hold on.
I think I know what you're about to pull up.
I screenshotted.
That's one thing about me. I love just posting bullshit. I love posting bullshit. Like,
fuck, I hope I have it. I know yeah, here it is. Okay. It said, sorry I'm late. New year. It says goals. Get a grill. Gold money grills. Chrome. I'm assuming Chrome Heart.
need that.
Chrome Heart, yeah. Money spread 100K. That's hard as fuck. I felt that. Meet Cardi.
I switched it actually. It's not.
Would you?
I switched it a little bit. Now it's meet Victor Wembanyama.
Who the fuck is that?
It's a
the basketball player.
Yeah,
Wemby, right?
that's my goat.
I'm a dumbass.
That's
Yeah,
my
I've
goat.
seen that. I've seen that too. Flexing all DeLand, Florida. Biggest out of Lake Helen. Come on, man. Oh yeah, this is another Lake Helen representative, by the way. My fault. I meant to say that. I meant to make that a big deal. Plain Jane. I guess you're talking about the Rolly. Plain Jane. More Chrome. Get Insta famous. I love that because I'm thinking, I'm like, what the fuck am I? I know there's shit we could talk about, but I'm like, what the fuck can I talk to Kelee about? Like, fuck, I haven't really seen him in forever. I know he's doing this or doing that, but I screenshot that and I thought that was fucking funny.
Yeah.
Do you have any Chrome Heart pieces?
Not yet. Honestly, there's a couple chains they got that I want to get, but that shit is expensive as fuck.
Duh.
So
Yeah.
definitely gonna wait on that. Not gonna make no bad financial decision, but
Not yet.
not yet anyway. Yeah,
Yeah.
but also I want to get a watch. I want to get an AP.
That's Audemars Piguet
yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah. I've been looking at them and shit. And honestly,
Manifesting, bro.
yeah, for sure,
Manifesting.
for sure. It's just, I remember when I made that, I was high as fuck. I was high as fuck, just chilling. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm about to just post some dumb shit. I feel like I haven't posted some dumb shit in a while.
No,
So-
it'd be killing me because like, some stuff you post, I'm like, what the fuck? But that I love that. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's hard though, because that's not like some bullshit. That's shit you can do. You feel me? Like,
Sure.
but I saw you were at I don't want to say the wrong name. It wasn't Rolling Loud, was it?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know you were close to. Was it Ken Carson or Destroy Lonely? I don't know.
Close up. I got close to it was probably Cardi.
Cardi.
Yeah,
I'm
I got real
tripping.
close.
I'm tripping. Who do you out of all of them? Who do you like more? So I know aren't Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson under Playboy Cardi?
Yeah,
or no?
he has like a label. So
Yeah, okay.
It's all of them. Probably right now, Cardi, but
Cardi, yeah.
Ken has been fire. Like his concerts are dope as fuck.
Yeah.
I've seen all of them in person, and Ken Carson's concerts would be dope as fuck.
But what fuck, bro? What was I gonna say, brother? Did you like Playboy Cardi back in the day? Like,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
did you like? I didn't know if you were one of the because he had fans back in the day, but then
Yeah.
he gained a whole type of different fans
Yeah.
with this new.
No, I've been
Vamp
I've
stuff.
been listening to Cardi since probably
Yeah.
2015, 2016. I don't know when like the first Cardi song I ever heard was Fetty, and that's
Yeah.
like that's
Fetty
like one of
on
his
Fetty on
first
Fetty.
songs
Yep.
that blew up, and then
Yep.
they released self-titled when I was in like 7th grade, 8th grade, and then
Hey,
Die
bro,
Lit
that's
was I think Die Lit was 8th grade, self-titled was 7th grade. I've been just listening to that shit since, and then yeah, I've been fucking with Cardi for a minute now.
I'm one of the ones where I liked his old stuff. His
Yeah.
new, he still makes some songs I fuck with, but I can't. It's just like, damn, I wish he would go back to, but that's how that shit goes. But,
Yeah, his new shit very different.
yeah,
Very
but it's,
different for sure.
I get it. I get why people like it. Like, it's hard as fuck. It's just,
It's not really rap anymore. It's like,
yeah. But that's how it is. Like, it's a whole different type of wave, which that's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
And the fact that he went from that to this, because he had a cult following then, and he's got an even big cult following now. But
yeah.
I just want to jump into that real quick because I don't know. Like, I know Ken Carson, I know Destroy Lonely, I know obviously Playboy Cardi, but I'm like, I know Kelee fucking fucks with them, so I was gonna bring that up. But
Yeah.
so
Sure.
you still got that I can't remember. Only reason I know him is because of you. It's some jewelry dude, like hard. I know he was on Instagram and you'd get pieces from him. Was it you?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was you.
Talking about hard jewelry?
I think hard jewelry. Yeah, I think that's what his.
Sorry.
No, you're good. If you ever, and by the way, if you got to pause and or get on the phone, just let me know and I ain't tripping. But
But
I know you were getting stuff from him or something.
maybe I haven't gotten anything from them in a minute, but actually all the shit I had, I don't know what the fuck happened to it. I lost it. So I moved.
Damn it.
I moved and I gotta get some more shit. But yeah, no, honestly, I want to talk about
Go
Lake
ahead.
Helen. I want to talk about cause
Yeah, let's get into
I don't
it.
know. I feel like Brendan was around like when I was a jitterbug, like in elementary school. That was
Yeah.
when y'all was all in, I think in high school when we were in
Yeah.
elementary school. So like, this man right here, bro, he was like a Lake Helen celebrity. Like he was a celebrity for real. Like he was rapping and shit. Like it was like, I remember the first time I saw Twin, I was like, damn, like
That's Twin.
everybody talking about him, but he didn't really be around. He worked at the meat shop. Like, remember when he worked at the meat shop?
Yeah, RP,
And,
RP breaks meats.
Yeah. And I remember me and Calvin in like fifth or fourth grade, we was listening to your fucking SoundCloud songs on the bus and shit, like all that. And then
That's hard as fuck.
and then I feel like Brendan was around. You were out the way. I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, it was around that time because I had like that was when I was like, because I left my house when I was 17 to obviously be with my wife now, you know what I'm saying? But that had to be when I was like 17, 18 because, but yeah, I'd work at the meat market, but at the same time she was pregnant, so I was trying to be around. But yeah, I'd have to pop out because that's so funny. Because Calvin be bringing it up how I called him. I still say it sometimes like Lake Helen Chip, or
Yeah.
not Lake Helen Chip, LPG Chip, or whatever the fuck. But I didn't even notice that was him at that time. That's crazy. Because I saw him when he was older. Then he told me,
Yeah.
"You don't remember me called like LPG Chip?" And I was like, "Damn, Jay,
That's
you
what I'm
got
saying.
old as
Like
fuck. What
you
the
was like a
hell?"
celebrity. You was
Yes,
like
that's funny as
like, I
fuck.
thought you were like the big bro of like
I fuck
the
with
whole
that. I
like
fuck with that.
that whole group.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the thing too. I try to like. I mean, I literally was. I mean, I was born in South Carolina. That's because
Me
where
too.
my mom was at. But you were?
Yeah.
Where?
Greenville.
Greenville? That's
Yeah.
crazy. I was Charleston.
Okay.
But that's fucking hard. That's hard as fuck. I didn't know
I lived
that.
there for like 4 years when I
Yeah.
was like
Yeah,
0
we
to
were.
4,
I
and
think it was until we were like 1, 2. But then obviously, but that was because that's where my mom was at with the military and stuff. But niggas from Florida, like
yeah.
I got friends like you're not really from Florida. I don't want to
Nah.
hear that shit.
Born and
man.
raised. That's what
Yeah,
I be saying.
exactly.
Born and raised. What you
But-
talking about?
Really, and when we hear, I'm really from Orlando. Like, but because my mom got married to my stepdad, and then I want to say when I was like 12, maybe even 11. I can't think of it, but we moved to Lake Helen, and that's how I came to Lake Helen. But when people ask me like, "Where are you from?" I say Lake Helen because that's where I grew up. Like,
Right,
oh
right.
God, that's where I fucking grew up. But there's there's so much shit. Lake Helen is
That shit is crazy.
yeah,
And I feel like honestly,
people don't understand.
yeah, I like he wasn't really around for real, but like probably from fourth or fifth grade for me, all the way up until like eighth grade. So for like probably 3 years, probably from like third or fourth, because bro, we was some jitterbugs running around there. Like jitterbugs. I was probably like 11
Mhm.
or 12, like young as fuck. Every day we would walk from the elementary school. We would ride this little path up to the park, and we would just sit there
Yeah.
every day. It was like we was posted at the park every day.
What's that? Blue Lake? It's
Yeah.
Blue Lake. Yeah, okay. that's what I
Something like
thought.
that.
That's right, because doesn't it connect behind the baseball
Yeah,
field?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. That's
we would
right.
We would walk or ride the bikes or ride the scooters, whatever, and then we would play football, play basketball.
Everything.
We was wilding over there. All the
The park is where it was at. You go there now, I say it's gentrified, but I don't mean it like. But it's like, I mean, I don't know when the last time you've been to Lake Helen was, but I mean, it's the same like area. They still got that same fucking picnic bench.
Yeah.
They changed everything, but they didn't touch the basketball court. But they got like I mean, they have like a fence in there. I can't even think of what the
I
fuck
think
it
I've
is.
seen that.
Yeah,
It's just Ivy Hahn. That school
yeah,
is like
exactly.
doing all that shit. But yeah, that's what I like. That's the thing about in Orlando, because I feel like when I left Lake Helen and moved out to Orlando, is like
Culture shock.
yeah, it was like a new
Yeah.
fresh slate. Like nobody knew who I was.
Yeah.
Nobody knew where I was from. And I would talk to some I would talk to people that I work with, and they'd be like, "Where are you from?" And I'm like,
You wouldn't even know, my boy.
yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
and then they'd be talking about like, because it's like, obviously I'm white, but I got a little bit of, I was raised by y'all basically. Like,
yeah, I got some culture in them.
yeah, I was at
Yeah.
I was at the park every day and with Calvin every day, and we was raised by. I don't know if you remember Raheem. You
Yeah,
remember Raheem from the park?
Heemski. That's who I was repping with. Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
that man like raised me basically, bro. He was like big bro. I don't know what it was.
He's the one that got everybody saying "cuh," bro.
Yeah,
I stick to that. He like that nigga started saying "cuh," bro, and I don't give a fuck who wants to argue it. I swear to God, that nigga, like everybody started saying "cuh" because of him. He was the first one I started to hear say "cuh" for real, and then everybody says "cuh, cuh, cuh, cuh."
Yeah,
I'll give that to him too.
I remember. This was like when everybody. Well, I say y'all like you were. I don't know. You really weren't there like that, but they was always. This is when everybody started smoking weed. Like
yeah.
And remember when them little like electronic cigarettes came out. The
Oh,
blue
yeah. Yeah.
I remember fucking Chandler would go steal a bunch of them from the fucking kangaroo, bring them back, hand them bitches out to everybody. But I don't know what it was. Like I feel like Raheem like he like almost protected me in a way because it was like
Yeah.
every time everybody would be going to smoke, Cole's little ass, Calvin's little ass, Raheem would never let me go, bro. He
Yeah.
would never let me go. He'd say, "Nah, you're not coming with us. You're not coming with us." So, but yeah, like
Because he saw you weren't. This is gonna sound so bad. Not
no,
that
no, I know
you
exactly.
feel me.
Yeah, I
you
know.
were a different like. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like nah. Little
Always,
bro.
yeah, I was always like.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That was what kind of like got. That was like when I first realized that like I'm like my own person and like I don't have to be like exactly like everybody
Yeah.
else. And that was on like, you know, me and Cole and Calvin, like we kind of quit talking as much. Like we were still tight, but I was just
Yeah.
kind of trying to. I think I was just trying to find myself a little
No,
bit. Like,
yeah, you have
in
to.
in 8th grade and 9th grade and 10th grade and but yeah, I definitely got love for all the people that raised me.
No,
for
we
sure.
still be
Yeah.
we for sure still be. I was just at Skies and what we were talking about something and we brought you up, but I can't. I think I was just talking about the scooter shit or something. But we
Yeah.
were talking about you and shit. Them boys still got love for you. I just
For
seen
sure.
Ain't because Sky he just moved out of Lake Helen. He moved in Deltona up down to
Deltona.
Captain.
Okay.
Him and Raina. And yeah, I seen all them boys. Fucking Calvin, Dirty Dave, Cole's. You know Cole's engaged now.
For real?
Yeah, that boy
Damn,
engaged.
that's
yeah.
fire.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's still. Where does
He's
Cole-
actually him and his girl, they got a crib. I think Sky just told me. I want to say Ormond, like near the beach.
Oh, I didn't even know he was in Florida.
Yeah.
okay.
Because he be out of town for work and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, but he's doing. As far as I know, they're doing fucking great.
That's awesome.
Because Sky used to be, fucking,
Yeah.
sad and like stuff like that. But he's like, I don't know. He might be a whole different nigga than what you remember. If you meet him and like if you say meet him, but if you talk to him now, you're like, holy shit. Like, I mean, I saw the change. Like
That's dope. Yeah.
because we worked at the RV park, and then
Yeah.
from that Sky to we still talked, but we didn't hang out or nothing. But then I saw him like a year or two later, and he was like a whole different nigga. I was like, holy shit. I be
Yeah.
telling Rain all the time, like,
That's for real. That's one thing. Like, I haven't talked to Cole. I haven't talked to Calvin a lot in a minute. Same with Sky and you. But like,
yeah,
it's good to see that everybody's starting to kind of do their own thing because it's like people think about like, oh, Lake Helen, that's just some fucking
shithole.
some cracker town, like all them racist white people. But it's like
You don't know, bro.
some people was like they was
Yeah.
like they was crazy out there, like
Yeah.
and it was like there was a minute there too where like we was all going like down that path, and so it's good to see that
Well, that's
everybody's like
and that's what I tell. I mean, even I say everybody is a collective, but with Sky and shit like that, they like they were on a fucking crazy ass path. Like I say, well, because you know what the niggas used to do. We talked about it on the podcast, but like, I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, and some motherfuckers didn't go down that path at that time, but then they were later on did, and they're stuck there now.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Chandler, Chandler's. I'm dropping names, but everybody knows Chandler, Lamont. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people, bro. I don't want to, but I say Chandler and Lamont because like I had love for them niggas. You feel me? And I can't even fuck with them boys no more. But
Yeah.
it's just it's sad to see. But like you said, like could have went down that path, and it's like it was the trajectory just went. Whoop,
yeah. That's why I'm glad all of y'all are doing good because it's like
yeah.
all the other people from the park like
He
I
as
didn't
far
really-
as doing, I think he's doing good. I know he had a stroke. I don't know if you knew
yeah, I haven't talked to him
that.
since he quit coming around the park, which was
Yeah.
probably damn near 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
it was a minute.
I got, I have my peoples like you, Brandon, Cole, Calvin,
Yeah.
Skyler. Like, other than that, maybe I'm forgetting somebody. If I am, my fault. But like, I don't really keep up with anyone else around that area. But it's cool to see that at least my peoples are
Exactly.
kind of wanting more for,
Exactly.
because it's like it's hard. Like we all kind of come from the same background a little bit, because it's like, I mean, it kind of says a lot. Like if you're a fucking 12-year-old kid just hanging out at the park all day around all these people, it tells you a lot about the environment that we grew up in and the type of people that we have support. So it's like, it's good to see, because it's not always easy to figure that out for yourself, like to figure out. And that's what I've been just trying to figure out, is how to do this shit, and how to grow and recover from all the bullshit that I dealt with growing up, and how to change that, like that it's like a spiral, it's like a loop.
No, no, it is, and you gotta
Breaking
like
the
you
loop.
gotta break out that motherfucker,
Yep.
which what you're doing fine. Like everybody, like, I mean, not to go like, you can do it. You're doing it. You feel me? And I pray to God. I don't know if you believe in God or anything, but I pray to God that shit works out for your ass, because my boy, like, that'd be fucking great. That'd be like a fucking, what do they say? Not Michael Jackson story, Michael Jordan story. You feel me?
real.
Like, but Grizz. Well, I was fucked up a couple years ago, because like you said, when you said you left Longhorns, like you were out of work, nigga. I was out of work for like 3 months, almost 4 months. I could go further back, but I was fucked up, like fucking bad. And I had people that helped me, like, thank God, you know, I have family and friends that fucking love me, because I would have lost this crib. And if it's just me, it's like I could thug it, but I feel like I got a wife and a fucking daughter. You feel I can't just fucking.
It's rough out
but
here.
It is, bro.
rough out
It's
here.
hard as fuck. The job I have, like right now, I'm a custodian for a school. Like that's what I do. You feel me? My wife's working too, so we're fucking overly good. But
Yeah.
Grizz, just went through some shit. He broke his foot at my daughter's 13th birthday party. Went to a trampoline park. He fucking broke his foot. Same night coming back from the hospital or whatever, his fucking vehicle Dunyan's transmission was done. And then he was out of work for 8 weeks, so he was overly fucked up too. Still had his job, but he had to play catch up. He just got a truck. Now he's finally back on the road. But my point of saying all that is like, you can, bro. Like, on God, like, I know you can. I've seen fucking, like, you know, everybody come back from some bullshit or go whatever they went through. You feel me? You can't.
Yep.
I'm just saying you can do it.
For sure.
I'm fucking dragging it.
Nah, you straight. It's rough out here, but it's like, if you don't, it's not nobody else.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
No one's
So-
gonna fucking come and save your ass, bro. Like,
So it's like, sometimes I get a little overwhelmed with it, and that's when, like, I kind of like I kind of distance myself from everything, and like,
yeah,
that's definitely something I've been trying to work on, because it's like, that's the biggest thing. Like, and I was watching the podcast with you and Grizz, where y'all was really like opening up
Yeah.
on some shit, and it's like, it's cool to see that people are like taking that more seriously, because it's like, you know, coming up, especially in that culture and in that environment, you're taught, like, and you're told that, oh, you thug it out, you know, none of that shit matter. But like, as you grow up, that shit really matters, and comes back to fuck you, bro. So it's like,
oh yeah,
that's what I've been trying to figure out, is just how to rewire all the like bullshit and negativity and trauma and bad habits and bad behaviors. And it's like, it's one of those, like, pushing the stone up the damn mountain. It's like, you just gotta keep going.
But you can. The thing is, like, when Grizz was going through his little shit or whatever, I was telling him, like, just don't. You just can't stop. Like, as long as you keep moving forward a little bit at a time, my nigga, baby steps. You know,
Yep.
you'll be straight. But that's all it is. Even I'm still fucking, you know, playing catch up, but I'm way more better than what I was.
Yeah.
But you just can't, you know, fucking lay there. You can't lay down. You gotta keep going. But,
Yeah.
But I'm hoping, like I said, I dead ass pray that fucking works out for you, because I didn't even know that.
I
You
appreciate
feel me? I didn't even fucking.
Yeah, I've been this is all new to me, like, and it's I feel like just now starting to set in, because like, at first I was like, there's no way that this is real, there's no way that this is actually gonna work out, and then shit just kept moving and moving and moving.
Like,
So
oh shit, hold up.
yeah, so I'm really trying to make this shit work, bro. And you know, one thing about me, if I got it, my people's got it. So
No, fact. That's what I that's what I be telling Sky. I'm like, bro, you don't even understand. Cause like, I have my foot, like, I mean, like you said, we've said it beforehand too. I still kind of make music, but I'm just not on it. But if I'm bored or something, but I tried music. I'm trying this video game shit. I'm trying to fucking podcast. I'm trying YouTube. You feel me?
that's dope. You know how
feel
you
me?
just do it. You know, that's
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you right now, if I ever hit big, I'm like, bro, I always tell Nicole, you gonna be mad at me, because I'm just gonna be giving niggas money.
For real.
I
For
swear
real.
to God, bro.
I feel like that's just that's just how it is when you come from nothing.
Yeah.
And that's why, like the whole money spread 100K, like that's like, you
that's
got
for me.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like my girlfriend be getting mad at me when I take some money out the bank and just be playing with it. I'm like, you don't
understand.
It's like it's a different type of feeling when you got money in your hand. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? So it's just
No, that's so hard, bro. And what's
Yeah.
gonna make it even harder is when that fucking happens, we can look back on this
For real.
shit and you can talk about. Oh
real.
god damn, bro. Fuck, man. But
Got
yeah,
to.
same way, bro. I'm on the same exact shit, my boy. But I'm trying to see everybody fucking make it, to be honest. But
Sure.
like Sky, he's he plays video games like that, but I guess he's always fished, but he actually started making videos, and that channel is fucking doing.
For real?
Like, bro, he's got a couple videos. I mean, it's like millions, but like, for instance, me and Grizz have been doing fishing YouTube for a fucking grip, and fucking, we're nowhere. He started doing that nigga shit is hitting like I think on his lowest shit, he probably will get like, I don't know, maybe 300, maybe, but he just posted a video. We didn't even catch nothing that day. That video's about to hit 1,000. He's, the channel's just, do. It's
That's
just
dope.
shooting up. It's crazy. And I told him, nigga,
Dope.
keep doing this shit, boy.
I feel like Skylar's always been on that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. It's like I don't know what the fuck going on with him, but it's like anything he do,
Bro, that's what I'm
like-
saying. It's like I get it now. Like he's the definition of
he's the
like,
truth.
Yeah,
Like everything he does, bro. He's
He's
the,
gonna-
like I don't get it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm definitely glad to hear he's doing good.
No, he's doing fucking amazing. He got a Frenchie, man. He got a little Frenchie.
My
little
dad
shrimp.
just got a little Frenchie too.
Fuck.
Goddamn
Little
little
nigga
gremlin.
crazy. Yeah, exactly.
The
That's
noises they be making, it's like it be killing me.
Yep. But when I wanted to, that's crazy. 'Cause we're going back. But so it's like ever since you can remember you were in Lake Helen, or like
yeah. Because
Yeah.
when I was 4 was when we moved to Florida, and we lived in DPE for a couple years,
DPE.
and then we moved to Lake Helen when I was
Jitterbug.
Yeah, before I even got into elementary school. So basically, all throughout the actual years that a human being becomes like sentient.
Okay. Yeah,
So
exactly.
That's why I say born and raised in Florida, because it's like
That's
this
when you
is
start
this is
remembering,
who
yeah.
I am. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this is where I'm from. So, but yeah, I've been in Lake Helen since a jit. I met Cole and Skylar in first grade.
Yeah.
We got one day we all gonna get on here. That's just
No,
gonna
I
be-
want to do that.
That's just
I
gonna
wanna
be a
do that.
movie, because we got some fucking stories that would be that shit.
I want to
so
get
funny,
fucking.
bro.
I want to get Cole on here too, but I know he'd be ripping and running. But because I'm trying to do all y'all. Like I'm glad. Like
Yeah.
I knew you were not the hardest, but it was gonna be.
Yeah.
It wasn't gonna be like, hey, bro, pull up. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? But so I'm glad because I got you. I got Sky. I got some other people I want to do too. But I want to get Cole on this bitch and Calvin. But I know I'm not gonna be able to get Calvin on here if I don't have.
Does he even stay in Florida, or is he
Yeah,
not in
yeah,
Florida?
yeah.
He's in Florida now.
He's with Dirty Dave. He's
Shit. Okay.
chilling with Dirty Dave. I don't want to speak on, but he had a death in his family.
Yeah.
So he's,
yeah.
you feel me? He's
That's dope.
staying with Dirty Dave.
That's
That's what I'm saying. I would love that to have all y'all boys. I just got to get something that can carry that shit out.
Yeah.
I can hook everything up, which I could do.
So, yeah.
But that'd be, oh my God, that'd be fucking awesome, bro.
But yeah, I met Cole and Skylar when I was in first grade, and then I was real tight with Cole and Skylar, and then Skylar kind of got a little older and started hanging out with y'all. So then me and Cole were really tight, and I think we met Calvin in third or fourth grade, and then it was just like us three all the way till like 8th grade. It was just like every day we basically lived at fucking Calvin's house.
Yeah.
And then yeah, that's basically how I got introduced to everybody, because it's like me and Cole and Skylar, we were always tight, and I was kind of like the background guy, because it's like I was like, I'm from this area and I was raised by these types of people, but I'm never the type that's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm on some shit. I ain't about nothing. I'm not on no bullshit. I'm a normal ass civilian. I'm a
just
normal ass
chilling, my
human being.
boy.
But I hanged around some people, so they got into that, and I was kind of just I was just their homie. So then I got into that environment, and it was just, that's how I met everybody, and it was like we was all super tight and all super cool.
That's what I'm saying. Because I remember how this is my memory of when I first met you. I just remember it was Sky, Cole, maybe Calvin. I don't fucking know. I can't remember. I know it's for sure Cole and Sky, and y'all boys on the scooters. And this gonna sound crazy, but I just remember seeing a little chunky boy on a fucking scooter going up this bitch and just. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then and Grizz like, that's Kelee. I'm like, oh, that's Kelee. And y'all niggas would kill it on the. You surprised the fuck out of me because I'm like, because Sky, it's like, okay, you know, he's got the long hair, or short hair, whatever. He looks a little rugged, but it's like you came up and you're just like, I'm like, what the? I wish fucking I had videos of this shit, bro.
Bro, I don't even.
Like, y'all niggas were killing it.
Yeah.
Like it was. How did y'all start scootering? Like,
bro, honestly, everything everything we did as a kid, we was just following after Skylar. Like, if Skylar started scootering, so we all started scootering.
Because y'all niggas all used to
Yeah.
be on that shit,
Yeah.
bro. I
'Cause-
don't think Calvin did. I know it was you, Cole, and Sky.
You know, Calvin never did anything. Like, I don't know. Maybe he wasn't.
I don't
the
ever
most,
remember seeing him on a scooter.
Maybe he wasn't the most coordinated or something, or he just didn't fuck with that. Like,
Yeah.
I think what it was is he didn't want to get hurt. Like,
Yeah.
so Calvin never was really.
Calvin's nonchalant as fuck. Getting that nigga to step out is like the president. Like, I swear to God, it's like you're nonchalant, but he's like, if he was here, he'd be like, yeah, like that's how he is.
He's always been like that, bro.
Yeah.
He's always been like that. That's just Calvin.
Oh, it's funny.
But yeah, no, we started scootering when Skylar started scootering, and it was like,
But y'all niggas were good.
I was not that. I was.
Nigga, you
Skylar
were
and
doing
Cole-
shit that's I remember you.
I was just doing shit that a little fat kid shouldn't be doing. That's something about me.
Bro.
I was always just
Nigga
doing
had the
shit.
shirt, little skinny
Yeah.
jeans, fucking hitting 360s off the. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I
And then
don't
you would
even
fall
know.
and get back up.
Right
and
back
I'm like,
up.
what the
Yeah,
hell?
I don't fucking know.
Because me and Grizz, we used to skate. You
Yeah,
feel me?
y'all
And I
would
can't.
skate.
Some of the falls I took, I look back now, I'm like, bro, I feel like I would like a fucking like a Legos character, like on the
Yes,
game. You just
bro.
fall,
Yes.
you fall apart, bro.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
I'm 22.
22. God
Yeah.
damn, you're still a baby, son.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I remember a story about Grizz.
Shit.
If he watches this, he's gonna fucking laugh. I hope he remembers. But one of the stories was I remember one day we was at the park and Grizz was always skating.
Yeah.
He had just learned how to tray flip, and bro, he made me and Cole sit here and record him trying to tray flip for like, bro, I swear to God, like at least 3 to 5 hours probably. Because it was
Chris.
like it was I can do it, and then we're recording and he couldn't do it. First it was me sitting down there. I was sitting down there probably against the basketball, the hoop, the double rim one. I was just sitting back up against that shit, just holding his phone, recording him. Probably after about 2 or 3 hours, I was like, Cole, bro, because we were jitterbugs and y'all was the big bro, so it's like we wanted to be around y'all. We wanted, it was cool. So I was like, I sat there for like 3 hours, like recording.
Can't do it
like,
anymore, boss.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything because I'm like, you know what I mean? It's big bro. I gotta, be there. But then it got to a point where I was like, yo, Cole, bro, I can't do this no more. And then Cole sat down there for a couple hours. And Cole and Sky, there was some crash out. So Cole started getting pissed off at him, fucking yelling at him and shit. That shit was funny. That shit was funny as fuck. But I don't even know if he ever ended up landing it that day. Or not, but.
I don't know, because at that point I was done skating.
Yeah,
I stopped skating probably when I was like, I want to say 16, maybe a little bit earlier, because I was playing football and then I fucked around and twisted my ankle skateboarding and then I had to go football practice. I'm like, yeah, skating's got to stop. This is hell. But good times. I wish I had fucking videos I could bring of that shit. I do, but they're like deep on old Facebooks and
bro,
shit.
that was one thing about me. I used to fucking just this was in middle school, so we wasn't really at the park as much anymore. I feel like the park was popping like when we were in like 4th and 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
So that I don't even know, like early like 2010s, probably like 2013, 2014, 22. Like that was when the park was popping.
Booming.
It was like, there'd be like 25.
Even at night.
It would be deep over there, bro. Like 25 people, like even at 10, 11, 12 o'clock, like
it's like, damn, aren't y'all little niggas supposed to be home?
yeah, bro.
Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
so
You remember we'd play that game. I don't know if y'all would play it, but I know y'all were there when we were playing. They call it lie hit. Everybody with the stolen bikes, we'd be on the fucking bikes riding around. They call it lie hit, like last hit. But you'll be on the basketball court and like one person's it, and you have to fucking ride,
ram them off.
Yeah, well, you have to tag the back of their tire with your bike tire.
Yeah.
And bro, that game used to. I saw so many people eat shit doing that shit, bro. I used to play it, but I used to fucking hate it.
We used to be on some fuck shit, bro. We was out there, goddamn hood NFL, 11 on 11, no pads, fucking oh my god. I remember a couple times Twin came over and it was playing football with us, and it was like when he was on the field, bro, he was like,
fuck no,
like Marshawn Lynch in that bitch, like nobody fucking tackle you.
Sky's fucking dad. He came out there.
Remember,
and
he
played.
came out there one time.
No, yeah, we fucking rocked him. But I felt bad because I knew Sky, and he's like, "Oh, let me play." And we're like, "Are you sure?" Because it was like me, Ray, DeMonte,
Yeah, it was.
Heem. I think Grizz was out. It was a lot of
Yeah.
fucking older, like young niggas, but older than y'all out
Yeah.
there. But we're like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" And I didn't know it was Sky's dad. I did not know this. So me and Ray are like, "Oh, we finna fuck this nigga up. We finna fuck this nigga up." Bro, we're rocking. I say we're rocking. He's getting the ball doing his thing, but we're hitting him hard, obviously. He's falling. This nigga's getting back up. And Sky, he's a smaller dude. You feel me? And like he was eating that shit, but Sky's like, "Yeah, that's my dad." And we're like, I'm like, "Oh my God, I didn't know that was your dad, cuz." But he talks about that shit every time I see him. He brings that shit up. Or we'll talk about it or something.
It was that shit was lit. I feel like we went through like phases. Sometimes it'd be football, and then for like a couple months it was just straight basketball.
Yeah, basketball.
Straight
Basketball was definitely more frequent, way more frequent. But
that shit was lit though. It was like, I remember there was this one dude, bro. I do not remember his name, but he was clean. He would always wear them little Roshis with the black flowers. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about.
You're not talking about Corey, right? Corey Kirschbaum?
Nah, it was
I don't remember him.
He was like a light skinned dude.
I don't fucking know.
I feel like I don't really know where he came from. Like, I don't know who, like, it was just like randomly he started being out there, and it was like, but he was good. He was smooth as fuck. And I remember that because me and Calvin, like, we were always into basketball. Like, we was like into basketball. So it was like, but we were fucking jitterbugs, so we couldn't never play with y'all because.
No, I sucked at basketball. I couldn't shoot with the damn.
But yeah, it was definitely lit out there. And then I feel like shit just started to get crazy. Like, people started to
doing drugs.
Yeah, and going to jail, going to prison, killing people, like dying. Like,
OD.
That shit was crazy.
Oh fucking D. So I think we talked about it off camera for a little bit. So that's what I was gonna say. So I know you haven't been on your PC or like you haven't streamed or not. Obviously you haven't streamed. I haven't seen it. Every time you would stream, I'd hop in and be like, "Holy shit, this nigga's streaming."
Yeah, I haven't streamed in a minute. I've been playing. I've been trying to figure out like how to play more, but like still like
do what you're doing.
Exactly.
The balance.
Because
it's either you're all in.
Yeah,
or yeah.
I feel like that's the key to fucking life is like learning how to balance everything out, and that's just something I'm trying to figure out. That's like everybody, you got to figure out how to balance the good and the bad and your fun and your. But I've been playing a little bit more. I just bought Forza Horizon 6.
Yeah, everybody's fucking playing that.
I've never played I haven't played a Forza game since Forza 5. I don't know.
That's what I was about to say. I don't even remember. I played it before, but I don't even remember which one it was.
Honestly, it doesn't hit the same like the old Forza games, like because it's like fully open world. I know a lot of people fuck with that. I kind of don't, honestly. I kind of don't fuck with the open world, but I've been playing it. It's dope. I feel like I've been playing a little more like calm games, relaxed games, because I've always been like a really like
competitive. Yes.
Yeah. So
it's weird.
I'll play Valorant every here and there with my brother and shit. Like, he's been having fun, and I got an account in his rank, so I'm just chilling, playing, having fun, helping him out. But yeah, I've been playing that, and me and my girlfriend will play like just like calm games. Like, we've been playing like just like farming games and shit. But,
yeah, like farm sims.
Yeah, them shits are fun.
Yeah,
bro.
my wife be playing like Palia. They were playing Stardew Valley for a little bit, shit like that. Yeah. How'd you meet your if you don't mind me asking, how'd you meet her?
So last year, the first year I was in Orlando, I moved out in 2023. This was when I first got into UCF too. So when I applied to UCF, I also applied for the dorms, and bro, like probably semester started on that Monday, and then I think they emailed me on like Saturday or Friday talking about you got into the dorms. Like, I was like, bro, because I'd already fully kind of gotten the mindset of, all right, well, I guess I'm not gonna go out there. Like, I'm gonna just stay here and do what I got to do. But like, I wanted to go out there. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to be in Lake Helen anymore. I wanted to go out there and like, kind of restart in a way. And then they had emailed me like, and literally it was like within 24 hours I was over there. So I stayed there for a year. That was the first time I lived on my own. And then after that, I moved into this apartment complex like right by campus. And I was living with like three people, so it was four of us, and it was like random roommates. She actually had met one of my roommates, and they were friends, and they were like, cool. And then that's kind of how we met each other. And then at first we were just friends, and then it kind of just
blossomed.
It just went from there. And then it was like, I feel like that happens to me a lot, where it's like shit just falls into my lap, because it's like I did not like.
You were an outgoing person.
I didn't even have to lift a finger, bro. It's just,
yeah,
it just happened. So
yeah.
And I feel like it's kind of the same with my job and all these types of things. So I feel like one thing I've been trying to do is just be more like mindful and thankful and grateful for what I have. Like,
yeah,
I feel like it's so easy when you're moving. Like, life moves so fast. It's so easy when you're moving so fast not to like take a second to really realize
what you
like,
got going.
In the moment, like, it's easy to feel like, you're not doing a good thing, or you're not doing good, or you're not progressing. But it's like 9 times out of 10, if you just take a second and think about where you were a year ago, it's like there's progress there. And like you were saying with Grizz, as long as it's even 1% progress, like
some motion better than no motion, my
yep,
boy.
For sure.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro.
But yeah, that's how I met her. And then we moved into a apartment together. Been there for about a year, and we're looking into getting a house.
Really?
So yeah, we're probably gonna rent a house instead of an apartment, because in Orlando it's like there's all these little apartments everywhere.
Yeah.
They be taxing OD.
Yeah.
Like, they're so
it's
expensive.
Orlando.
You might as well just get a house. Like we could get a 4-bedroom house for a little bit more than what we're paying for a 2-bedroom apartment, tiny ass apartment. So it's like we're just gonna
might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say, was it Orlando strictly because is she from Orlando? You said she's from Orlando?
She actually moved to Orlando to go to school. She's not from Oklahoma, but her parents are in the military. Both her parents are in the Air Force. So it was like she was always going places, and then like they kind of stationed in Oklahoma a little bit. So she was living in Oklahoma for a lot of years, like probably 13, 15, 16 years.
Damn.
And I find it crazy because when we first met, I would always fuck with her because I'm like, bro, I didn't even know Oklahoma was a real place. Like, you're the first motherfucker I ever met from Oklahoma. And it's like, she's like she fits in Florida. She's definitely not a Oklahoma type person. You think of Oklahoma, you're thinking of like
Oklahoma to fucking Orlando like, too. Yeah, exactly.
But she's definitely more of a city type person. But yeah, she's from Oklahoma. So it's funny though, because like she's only lived in Florida for probably 3 years, 4 years. So it's like some of this shit still new to her, and I forget. I'll be forgetting. I'll be thinking that everybody's from Florida, and it's like some new shit will happen. Like we're driving, and it's like, you know how it be raining.
Yeah, exactly.
Feel like the car about to spin out. She's tweaking. I'm like, oh no, this is normal.
This is normal.
She's like, what do you mean? This is not like. I'll be forgetting that not everybody's from Florida, or like some shit will happen or something like this, like. Hurricane will happen. I'm like, nah, we're chilling. Like,
this is just
get out the bottles. We finna get turned. And they're
exactly.
like, hurricane. I'm like, nah, we get lit around here. Like, so it's fun. It's funny to kind of see her like,
she's adjusting. Still.
Yeah, it's funny to see her experience Florida because it's like, it's so normal to us. I forget that it's.
It'd be the same way if we were to go. So you feel me? We'd go somewhere like my cousins. They were down from my because like how it is. It's literally my grandpa's birthday is the 29th, and then me and Grizz's birthday is the 30th. Feel me? But anyways. But my cousins from North Carolina or South Carolina, and to be honest, that's the only place I'd probably fucking move to is South Carolina. To be real, fuck Georgia. I'd probably move to South Carolina. Anyways, but they came down and it's raining. It's like storming. They're like, they're like, oh, do you need to check the weather? Like they were like, it was just funny because I'm like, what do you like? No, we're just chilling. Like that's nothing. Like oh, it looks horrible. It's like this is the summer here. This is how it is. Right. It'll be doing this for maybe an hour. The next thing you know. Ass fucking sun on your fucking nugget, beautiful. Bro. Yeah,
and then it's gonna be humid as fuck, bro.
Oh, bro,
humid as fuck.
That's worse. You feel you can't breathe, my nigga.
I can't do the humidity. Oh. I went to fucking Utah a couple months ago with some of my homies, and it was over 100. It was like 105 or something, but it's dry out there. They're tweaking, talking about it's so hot, and people have that debate all day. Dry heat versus humid heat. Which one's worse? Bro, that dry heat was light.
It's
bro.
nice.
That shit was light, bro. It was nothing. Like
it's like, oh, at least you feel like it might be hot, but at least like
I wasn't even sweating.
Exactly.
It's 105 out. I'm not sweating. I'm
exactly.
Not. In Florida, bro, you always gonna be sweating. Like,
yep.
So
and it feels like I said that it's the humidity, brother.
It's terrible.
That fucking It's
like you're breathing it. It's like the air is like
thick air.
It's not air. It's like
Yeah.
thick. It's like
It's
I can't
mist for
explain it.
breathing in, motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit is terrible. And I hate sweating, bro. I hate sweating.
Oh, you
It's
saw
like-
me. I was
it's-
running around.
yeah.
I'm like, hold up, bro. I gotta go
Yeah.
fucking dry myself off.
Yeah, the second you walk outside the house in Florida, you
Yeah.
got a coat of sweat instantly. It
Yeah.
don't matter if you're not doing nothing.
It's the fucking worst.
Terrible.
But did you? So when you moved to Orlando, were you still living with your family, or were you?
No, I was
No?
alone. Yeah, from the day I moved out, because I was just going through some bullshit with my family. Like,
So when did you move out with When did you move out from like when did you leave Lake Helen? Like if
yeah,
Just-
that was 2023.
Oh, okay,
'Cause,
okay,
like,
okay.
I lived in Lake Helen all the time, but like I wouldn't really be outside. Like,
yeah.
So probably, like I said, in 2019 when COVID started, I went.
My bad, you did say this.
No, you're straight. I went online and then I never went back, and I just got real into like games. Like I
Mhm.
got real into gaming. Like I wanted to go pro, all that shit. But I was just going through some shit with my parents. Like my mom, she really struggled with alcoholism when I was younger,
Mm.
and my dad was really like, he was just mentally like, he had like anger problems. So obviously that's not a good like combination.
at
So
all.
I went through some shit when I was younger, a lot of trauma, a lot of shit. And then I kind of just knew, like, I can't do this. Like, I want to just get out of here. I want to go be by myself. Like, so in 2023, when I moved out, shit was bad. Like, I was
Yeah.
really depressed. I was really anxious all the time. Like, I had a lot of panic issues, like just paranoia. And then it was like, right when I moved out, it was like the clouds, like fucking. And then from then on out, I've just been alone, like, chilling. Like I've always been a very like independent, like
Yeah, you could
by
be by
myself
yourself.
type of person. So
Yeah.
for a couple years, yeah, I was just chilling. Like, and then that's kind of what I've been working on recently, is just trying to take care of my mental, because it's like
You have to.
you
bro.
don't realize like how bad that shit gets, but it could get really bad. Like, so, and just especially like one thing I've been trying to figure out is, because for me, it's like not always necessarily a good thing, but for me, I'd like to just avoid everybody. Like
Yeah.
shit that I don't fuck with, like I'll just avoid it. I won't
Yeah.
even like.
No, I'm trying to entertain that fuck shit.
Exactly, but like in life, it's like you gotta take that shit sometimes. Like you can't just avoid everything. You gotta be able to handle shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what I've been working on recently, is being more like I don't want to say like, I don't know, just handling shit, and not like when stuff starts happening that I don't like, just kind
Dip
of
out.
yeah. So
But you can. The thing is though, you can do that. But I get what
Yeah,
you're saying. I
yeah.
understand what you're saying. You can do that. Sometimes you fucking have to do that. You
Yeah.
feel me?
well,
But I
because
get what
that's
you're saying.
something that I really dealt with, was like confrontation. Because obviously, we talk about the good days at the park and shit, but shit got wicked out there sometimes.
Oh
like,
yeah.
And just being in D-Land, like going to D-Land High School, D-Land Middle School, shit got wicked out there sometimes.
Yeah, oh,
so
yeah.
it's like just coming up, that's what I saw. So
Mhm.
it's like I had a lot of trouble, and also with just what my family was going through. Like I had a lot of trouble with confrontation. Like I would get like very like fight or flight. I had
Yeah,
issues,
yeah.
like anxiety, panic issues when shit like that started happening. But now that I'm a grown man, it's like sometimes you got to be able to
Do what you need to do.
yeah, sometimes like, and that's something that like I feel like I don't fully struggle with it, because like I said, like if I don't fuck with something, I'm not gonna be around it. So it's
Yeah.
like I don't deal with it very often, but it's like there are gonna be times where like somebody's kind of trying you, and it's not even like on some fighting shit or on some killing shit or on some shooting shit, but it's
Yeah.
like there are times in life where you're gonna have to be assertive and be confrontational and like in
Handle your shit.
an adult way, and it's like all types of confrontation with just like, it's like you just get that feeling in your chest, and it's
Yep.
like your eyes get wide, and it's
Yep.
like
Blood starts
yeah, I
pumping.
start shaking. It could be the most minimal shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like I'm starting to like crash out. So it's
Yeah.
like I've been trying to come down and be, but also like just being more like being more present, being more
Yeah,
you know?
and like you said, it's hard to do that. Like you said,
Very
you have to sit there and be thankful for what you have. Like obviously, we can both go back and forth all day. Like, oh, I wish we're talking about 100K money spread. Like we wish
Right.
we had fucking money. You feel me?
Right.
Money like that. But it's like you have to sit back, like thankful you have a loving girlfriend. You
Right.
feel me? You have this opportunity for you. Same thing with me. I can look at this. Like obviously, we're humans. We're always gonna fucking want more. But like you
Sure.
said, and it's also hard to sit there and be present when life is boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like they say, it sounds corny as fuck. But you have to sit back and like take in the moment. You feel
Yeah,
me? Like
nah,
you
for
really
sure.
do. It's so fucking hard to
Yeah.
just like life is too fast for you not to sit back and appreciate certain shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's something too that, I've always been a very like laid back. Like I don't really get heated. I don't really get mad. Like
I don't think I've ever seen you fucking
yeah,
mad.
nah, I'm really like laid back and shit, but like just not taking shit so seriously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just taking it slow and realizing like, shit's gonna happen, shit's gonna go right, shit's gonna go wrong. It's like just being, straight regardless.
Yeah.
So and that's the thing too, like with this whole opportunity that I'm, for work, just also trying to take that one day at a time and not being like, I feel like some shit that I always dealt with was like setting expectations for something to happen, and then when it doesn't happen, that just sets you up for bad mental. So
Can't
just
put all your happiness
taking it
in.
one day at a time, and I'm not, I'm being told all these things, I'm seeing all these numbers, I'm seeing all this shit happening, but it's like just taking it one day at a time.
I'm gonna
and
wait
it's
till
like,
that. Yeah, like you said, you can't.
But one thing when that shit do hit, hey.
But obviously, I know this. No one's gonna tell you this shit. Take care of you first before you even make sure all your shit is straight. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's crazy though. I hope that fucking works out for you, my boy.
Sure.
But I don't know if this is too personal of a question or whatever, but how's your mental now? Like with everything, because I don't know. We can get deep and get into like your trauma and all that shit, but I'm not gonna do that. But I'm fucking, from what I'm gathering, there was some. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how's your mental now?
Yeah, I'm always down to talk about whatever. I'm very open. I think one of the problems I had before, and this is a very common thing, not only just amongst men, but also amongst like the kind of like culture that we came up around. Like, I don't really know what to call it, but just like, that culture that we grew up in, it's like, it's very, thug it out. Don't talk about nothing.
Exactly.
Like take it. Don't. So,
and some people can do that. I'll tell you right now, I'm a very emotional ass nigga. On God. Like, I mean, don't get it fucked up. I'll be tough as a bitch when I need to be like that. You feel me? But I don't give a fuck. I'll wear my fucking nigga. I'll cry. I don't give a fuck. I was raised by a single fucking mom. You feel me? I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'll cry.
So,
you can think I'm pussy, nigga. Like, you feel me?
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, being emotional is being human. Like,
exactly.
And that's when
not everybody's built for that.
And that's when things get bad. Like for me, my problem was really like just internalizing it and just keeping it and not having any outlets to, talk to, or not even just talk to. Cause it's like, I had people that would listen to me, but I just wasn't able to talk to nobody. Like, cause I just felt like it was just like, it's just that wiring in your brain. Sometimes you don't even realize it's just all So like my biggest problem that led to a lot of my issues was just keeping it all inside and not really being emotional. And that's what a lot of people don't realize is like, it doesn't make you pussy if you're emotional. It doesn't make you gay. It doesn't make you female. It doesn't, like, none of that. Like, bro, like, we're all human at the end of the day, and it doesn't matter how like tough or strong you are, because it's like that mental shit will break you down.
It'll kill you.
Don't matter. Yeah, it does not matter. So, I'm definitely doing a lot better too. Like, I've been getting medicated for my shit. Like, like I got ADHD really bad. And just the way I grew up, my parents weren't very, involved, just because, they had their own shit going on. And, I was always independent, and everyone always assumed that I was straight. Cause like, and that's also another problem with internalizing all of it and not being emotional, is everybody thinks you're straight. And if you're not really going to have the resources that you need, because so that's the thing. Always check in on your peoples, like,
on God.
So yeah, I got medicated for my ADHD, and it kind of felt like everything started to get better, because I had a lot of panic issues. Like, bro, it was bad. Like, I couldn't even leave the house type shit. Like, but I would say I'm doing a lot better. Another thing too, like, I've been working with a therapist and shit like that.
Good,
like,
bro.
it's definitely like a curve, because it's like, it's not always easy to find this path, because it's like, that's not the path that's talked about. Like, but I feel like it's definitely been going well. Definitely still a lot of improvement that I have to make, like, just patience wise and mindfulness. Like, I tend to have a more I'm just always going. I'm going. My brain's always moving at 1,000,000 miles per hour, and it's hard for me to really just take a second and
chill the fuck out
and chill out. And that's that's when growth happens at the end of the day, when you're able to reflect. And it's
Yep.
like, if you can't reflect, you can't learn. And that's been the thing for me. Also, one of the biggest like things I've been trying to work on is just trying to love myself. You know what I mean? Because it's like that's a problem,
hard.
and
It's
it's
hard.
really hard, and people
Yeah.
don't talk about it. And it's like it's hard to change years and years, and almost I think really like what, just if I could put a label on just what I've been doing, is just trying to rewrite like generational
I about to say
trauma.
it's hard 'cause it's literally programmed
It's
into you.
generational. Like,
yeah.
and it's even harder too when you're trying to grow and you're trying to change, and you look back at the environment that you're coming from, and it's like you're realizing all of the things that like, I'm sure there are people like, not to say names or anything, because it doesn't matter, but like just for this situation, like I'm sure there are people that you used to be around, maybe even family members or people who you're really close with, where it's like, you've grown and you've made changes. You have a family, you have a beautiful family, you're growing into a father, and all these types of things, and you look back and these people that you really care about, you know what I mean? Because it's like that's what a lot of people don't realize sometimes, is when this is what I've been trying to tell my brother, because he's kind of going through, he's 18 and he's kind of going through the same shit that I went through, where it's like he doesn't know what to do, and that's how it is. Like people don't realize you just get thrown into that shit. But one of the hardest parts about growing is outgrowing your environment, and sometimes that happens. That's life, and it's like that's something that's also really hard. I'm not sure if you've dealt with that, but growing and then looking back at people you still very much care about, but you can see that they are not like, it's just not an environment that you can surround yourself with. That's something that I've been working on too, is just being about me. You know what I mean? Like trying to do what's best for me and have my best interests at heart, and listen to me and listen to what I'm feeling, and not always just be whatever. I'm cool with it. So I definitely say my mental health is getting a lot better. And it's still, obviously mental health is like it's an everlasting journey. You know what I mean? It's never going to be like, but really just trying to figure out life and like be happy and be satisfied. But what about you? How you doing?
Oh, I'm good.
You good?
That's good. A couple months ago. That's funny. I just want to say you're very fucking well spoken. It's actually fucking insane.
I appreciate it.
This is great. But
and that's the thing, like my last job I worked at when I was at Longhorn, if either you or me or both of us, inshallah, both of us, if we both get famous and big and rich, like, maybe one day he'll see this, but I got a homie at my old job. His name's Daniel. And he's like, bro, he's a slime ball, bro. Like he beat life in prison. Like,
oh shit.
He beat life in prison, attempted murder on a police officer. Like,
oh,
bro,
fuck.
he's about it. Like, I love that guy, bro. He's so cool. But it's like, I remember when I first started working there, if you look at me visually, I'm just a white boy. Like,
yeah.
But the first time we talked, he was like,
no, there's something about you.
He was like, where are you from? He was like, oh, you got some seasoning, you don't you? Like, you know what I mean? And that guy's my fucking homie, and I would tell him all the time about the people that, I was raised. That's what I say all the time. I was raised by them people, Daniel. I was raised by them people. He said, my fault, bro. But yeah, shout out to him. If he probably never gonna see this, but maybe
that's
one day.
fucking hilarious, bro. But no, I'm doing better now. I was fucked up pretty bad, and I gotta give a shout out to fucking it's funny because like, I know I've helped people, this and that and blah, 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 but it's funny because some of the same people I've helped, like when they were in a situation, not even knowing I was helping them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just being a good friend or whatever, they helped me, you know what I'm saying? They don't even, I can say the same thing back. But I got to shout out Skylar and Raina because my family too, my brother and all that shit too, because Grizz was a big part of this too, but sure. I was fucked up bad with not having a job. Like I was fucking obviously depressed.
That shit wears you down, bro.
Yeah, it was bad. Like I felt fucking horrible. That's why I say I can't thank enough for the friends and family that I have that fucking helped me through that situation. And people that didn't even necessarily help me, but just gave me words of encouragement. Right. You feel me? But they would, we fish and stuff. But Sky was always like, bro. It was for like 4 months straight, bro. Like every Friday, there was a couple Fridays we might have missed because it was cold or some shit, but we would go they would take us out fishing, and I was a broke ass nigga at that time, you feel me? Like I had money, but I couldn't spend on extra shit, so they would buy the bait, we would go out to eat, you feel me? And I felt bad, but like I deadass would not give a fuck, so I understand, but they'd go out to eat and they would fucking pay for, me and Grizz's meal at points in time, you feel me? Like just because I didn't have the extra money to do it, you know what I'm saying? But
that's real.
But like now, like I said, it's funny. Okay, so maybe you don't know, but I did like my expertise. I did fence for fucking like 10 plus years or whatever. And like with that, I was making, $25 an hour, fucking maybe $30 an hour, whatever, however the fuck it went. I was making, cheese. I was making decent money for me. You feel me? To where she didn't have to work and all this other shit. So going into this, the job I'm working at now, I'm not gonna say the fucking price, but I'm not making shit, bro.
Right.
You feel me? But I'm just cleaning rooms and shit like that. I'm a custodian and everything like that. But my wife, she wasn't working. Now she is, because she kind of has. We have to. I told her I love you to death. We don't got it like that anymore. You got to work.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But in the beginning of this, I was searching for like the top dollar jobs, like at least 20 and up. You feel me? At least 20 and up. And it was like nothing was calling me back. I got a job where I was horrible ass fucking company. I fucking Prime Retail. Fuck y'all. I'm not gonna go to that story, but they were paying like $20 an hour. It was cool, but I'd have to go to like to Georgia. I'd be out of fucking town for like a week or two. Sometimes it was horrible. I hated it, but it was like electricity work or whatever, electrician shit. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. They were teaching me. I was just like a fucking laborer, pretty much bringing them shit. I'm getting my point. I'm sorry, but then I got this job, which my mom asked me in the very beginning before I was applying to all these places. You want this one? I was like, nah, that's not enough money. That's not enough money. It's not enough money. She's like, okay. 3.5 months later, I still don't got a job. You feel me? I'm fucking upset. Like, fuck, bro. Mom hits me with the offer again, because her and my stepdad work at this school. So she asked me again. I'm like, yes, I fucking need it. I don't give a fuck. I need it. I need it. But I was telling my wife, I'm sorry. She was crazy. She actually found a job first, and she was working. Like, I'm sorry. You feel me? Like, it's probably like maybe a month, probably like a month before I started working, she had found a job. But I was like, I'm sorry, you have to work like this. It's not gonna work, blah blah blah. And she's like, no, it's fine. She understands, love you, Nicole. But she said some shit that kind of fucking, because it was like, damn, you're right. She's like, I don't care how much you make. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were chasing the dollar, like, to make the most money, and fucking look, you had this job, you were unhappy as fuck. You had this job, you were unhappy as fuck. You had this job, yeah, we were making money, but you were unhappy as fuck. This and that. And it's like, and I'm like, damn, you're fucking right. Like, you feel me? So
yeah.
But what I'm making now isn't even close to that. But motherfucker, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like I said, 3 months ago I was fucked up, got this job. I have not been this happy since like probably 2000 and goddamn, I don't know, 18. You feel me? Like, it's been rough. Like, you feel me? But and I'm just thankful. Like, I'm just thankful, especially for a lot of people I have around me and shit like that. Sure. But long story short, I'm way fucking better, bro. Like, I can't be mad about shit right now. On God,
it's a really similar story for me too, actually. Because in restaurants, it's like you make cheese, but it's like, oh my God, it's so much bullshit. So it's like, I was making good money working in restaurants, but it was like just so draining. But it's like you can't beat the money for the amount of
you're selling your soul essentially. Bro.
No, you absolutely are.
Yeah.
And that's what happened was I quit that job, and I was like, I'm gonna get a better job. So I was looking, and it was like after a couple months, it was just like it got to the point where I'm like, damn, bro, I really started questioning everything. Like, that was such a stupid decision. And it's like, in the moment, it was a really empowered decision. You know what I mean? I decided, because it had been months that I didn't want to work there, but I was just so like, after so much time, I kind of realized that like, I'm gonna make this next year about me. Like, I quit like at the beginning of 2026. Like, I think I quit on like June 5th or June 4th, some shit like, or January 4th. I was like, I'm gonna quit this shit. I'm gonna make it about me. Like, I'm gonna go back to school. I'm gonna work on my mental. I'm gonna work on all these things. And then, after a couple months went by, like we were talking about, it's easy to get stuck in the moment. And I kind of lost all that. I was like, it was probably February or March, and I still didn't have a job, and I was just like, damn, that was such a bad decision. Like, I would go right back if I could, and because I was trying with a couple of restaurants, and just nothing ended up working out, thankfully. And then my brother-in-law hit me up about this job working at an aviation company. Like, at the time, I was just, so one of their companies is like, they buy, run down, broken, even functional sometimes. They buy full-on airplanes, and they scrap them out, break them down, and they sell all the individual parts. So it's like, very much like a buy and sell, like a salvage shop type of thing. So I started working there, making $16 an hour, and it's like coming from restaurants, going to $16 an hour. It was tough, it was tough. And
Yeah, it's
you
fucking
know,
horrible.
and now I got the opportunity I got there, and it's like that would have never happened if I didn't take that opportunity. So it's like sometimes it's like not all about the money, and it's like opportunities can be behind any door. It's like it's not you can never anticipate an opportunity. Like you just got to be ready for that shit at all times. And it's like that's definitely how this shit was for me. Is like, and it's the same for me. I've probably never been happy at a job actually.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I've ever had a job that I actually liked.
Yeah.
And it's like this job I got now, it's like it's cool as fuck, it's calm as fuck. It's a really small business. Like there's only like 6 employees. Like it's really calm, it's really chill. Like, and I would say this is probably the first time ever that I've had a job that I actually don't hate, that I actually like. And it's like it's crazy how life is whenever you actually don't hate your job. It's so much easier to be happy. Like people don't realize, like sometimes I remember there was this podcast I saw and the guy was talking about it was a podcast specifically about like men's mental health and men with emotions. And it was about this guy who basically, it was about a job. He was making good money, but he was struggling with anxiety and depression and panic issues and da-da-da-da-da. And it made it hard for him to, continue working because it was getting in the way. And basically what the guy that was hosting the podcast was like a psychiatrist or whatever. And he was talking about sometimes your emotions are trying to tell you something, right?
Yeah.
So it's really common, and it's kind of hard to figure out because one thing they teach you as well is, your emotions aren't always correct. They're not always like real. Sometimes your brain is tripping and it's important to not react on that. But also sometimes you have these negative emotions and negative feelings because it's trying to tell you about something. So for him, it was like he ended up leaving that job, getting a new job, and all of that stuff cleared up. And it was like, oh, well, I was feeling those things because of another thing. And I feel like it was definitely a lot like that too. Like, I don't think any of the progress I made, I would have made if I still worked at the same job. And it's like, just your environment plays a lot into, your headspace. Yeah. So it's like, I feel like I'm doing a lot better too. So it's good to hear that y'all are doing good. Like, that's one thing, man. Like, it makes me really happy to know that, Sky's doing good, Cole's doing good. It's really awesome because, they're good people at the end of the day. We all were just in a bad environment and, we could have very well went down the wrong path. And, I'm thankful that, I didn't necessarily go down that path, but for Cole and Skylar, they went down that path. They were deep in that path, and it's even harder to get out of that path whenever you're deep in that path. So it just makes me really happy that they're doing good and that they're,
That's what I was telling them too, because we were talking about it, and I'm like, it's just crazy because I'm like, nigga, that could have been any single one of us standing here right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It could have been any of us, and the fact that y'all, not saying like, oh, you guys worked it up, but it's like, the stories of Sky and fucking all them boys like that. It's like you could have went down that path and you snapped the fuck out of it, But I got one more thing I wanna that was a great conversation, bro. Like this is like I did not think this is a really good podcast. Sorry, I'm fucking
I appreciate it.
It was good, but
I'm glad I came here. I definitely want to be around more. That's my thing. Like I'm trying to be out more and like hang out with people and do shit like this. So that's why I was like, because I've been wanting to come on. And I was like, I'm gonna just go on there and just fucking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
Shit, like,
I'm not gonna hold you. When you hit me up to do it, and maybe this is wrong of me. I don't know, but I was telling my wife, I'm like, I'll be surprised if he actually comes. I'll be surprised.
Yeah.
And fucking, I was like, holy shit. Like I wasn't gonna even when because I was gonna text you around. I don't know when I was gonna text you, but you had texted me or some shit, and I was like, holy shit, he's doing it. And then I saw her call for it, and I'm like, holy shit, he's fucking here.
I'm trying.
But then again, that's okay. Like too, like I said, we got phones, my nigga. Like we could text, call, whatever, this and that, check up. You feel me? And not everybody's gonna do that. Doesn't mean they don't fuck with you. Right. You know what I'm saying? But same time, we're all like you said, like especially y'all. I've been in adult for a long time now, but y'all are fucking, going into your adulthood. You feel me? Handling your shit. So it's gonna be like that. You can't just fucking, you feel me? Pop out and bullshit like you used to do when you was jitterbugs.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to ask you was, what the fuck happened to you working out, motherfucker?
Bro.
I was like, damn, in a couple years, this nigga Kelee gonna be strong as shit. Bro. Gonna be buff as hell.
That's something I've been trying to work on too, because it's like, bro, I was deep in that shit. Like
very deep.
Basically what had happened was, my I was doing the powerlifting shit, like,
Yeah.
you know, real heavy, and I was with a coach and I was on a team and all that shit, and it kind of started to feel more of like a job. You know, I think something that, you know, made me really like fall in love with the gym and fitness is like, it felt almost like an outlet. Like it was like,
exactly.
it was that time that I could step away from everything and just have some music in my ears and like just, you know, really just get that energy out. And then, you know, I started doing powerlifting, which I really enjoyed. But then it started to kind of feel like a job. And that was when, you know, like that was before I had moved out and moved to UCF. So from that, so I quit lifting in like September or October of 2023, I think it was. And then that was that period of time. So like from September to like January was like so bad for me mentally. Like, you know, it was really fucking bad. So I quit going to the gym. I quit doing everything. Like I wasn't doing nothing. Like,
because that was like and I'm not bringing this up to fucking like shame you or nothing.
Nah,
I was just always curious because I was like, at that time you were posting the gym. I'm like, because we talk about, I'm like, nigga, you see Kelee, that nigga gonna be strong. He gonna be buff as fuck, bro. Blah blah blah. What's the guy that was doing it at the time that I was comparing you to? Oh my god, bro. He had long hair. Oh, it's gonna piss me off. I know you know who I'm talking about because I literally sent him to you. I'm like, you're like a blah blah blah. I think your hair was longer at the time.
Yeah,
too.
my hair was long.
I can't think of his name. He was buff as fuck. Oh my god, it's gonna piss me off. Anyways, he was at the time he was like a person that was always like in the limelight for like working out. Like he was
like an influencer.
Yeah, but like a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyways, okay, I'm not gonna. But anyways. That was like your thing. Like every time I saw you on your story or on this or on that, like you were working out. I'm like, good for Kelee, bro. That's fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? And then it just stopped, and I was like, what the fuck?
I've been trying to get back into it.
I was curious.
Yeah, I've been trying to get back into it for real, but it's like I didn't realize like the way it is with this shit, or at least for me, is like you really get in that routine, and it's like you get almost like it's like because like for me back in the day, it was like, if I didn't go to the gym, I did not have a good day. It was like, it was part of my routine. And
that's how Grizz is right now.
It was so like built in to where it's like, you know, I felt like I was never going to stop going to the gym. And now I'm to the point where it's like, all right, I need to, you know, start doing that shit again. And it's like trying to get that routine started back up. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
And like getting like sore as fuck and shit. Like, but yeah, nah, I remember I was watching, I think I was going to text you or text Grizz or some shit like that. In the podcast of you and him, he was talking about some shit where like y'all were talking about doing squats and keeping your feet off the ground, and Grizz was talking about putting the plates underneath your feet. That's a legitimate thing, because that's one thing I do still have. Obviously, you know, I was into fitness a lot, so I have a lot of knowledge as far as fitness goes. So like when you're doing squats, the reason why your heels can't stay on the ground is because you don't have the mobility in your ankles. Because when you squat, your ankles really flex. And that's not common for normal like
people that aren't
working out. You don't have that ankle mobility. So putting a little plate underneath your ankle, it elevates your heel, kind of puts it in that position, so your heels won't come up. Because they also make shoes too. They make squat shoes that have like a little. It's almost like a little heel in the bottom of it, and your foot's sitting like this because it's the same shit. So yeah, for Grizz, if you're watching this, if you made it this far, or if
he's gonna watch this,
put the plates underneath your heels, because that helps. And start like. Sometimes, like, you might have to start with a bigger plate and then go down and go down and go down, but eventually you'll get to the point where like you can just squat straight up, because it's like it's all your ankle mobility.
Yeah, because he's like, it's not like he's trying to get big. He's just trying to get toned, because he's lost a lot of fucking like I'm fucking hefty as fuck, but that nigga's like he's, in my opinion, he's skinny. Like that nigga's skinny, but he was doing it, but he was relying on a ride at the time, and just they're scared. He was relying on somebody else because he didn't have a car, and the schedule he had to handle stuff, and so he wasn't going. But now he's got his truck. Nobody's stopping that nigga. You ain't gonna get in between him and the gym.
That's what I've been trying to like get back on that shit, where it's like, all right, after work, I'm gonna go hit the gym real quick and cook and be good. But it's like after work, bro, I just want to go home, smoke a blunt, and just fucking chill.
That's what I was gonna ask you. I was like, so you smoke?
Yeah, actually, I was never smoking, but my girlfriend, she be smoking. Like, she be smoking. Like her parents, she's been smoking since she was fucking 13, 14. I didn't even know this was possible. She had a medical card at like 15.
What?
I didn't even know that was possible.
Especially, well, I mean, we were from Florida. She was over there.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But she's been smoking for a very long time, like medicinally. And you know, when we were together, I started smoking, and then also just being in a better spot mentally, because you know what she likes to. Her parents also owned a dispensary too, like so she knows.
They owned or own one.
They don't own it anymore, but they
okay.
used to own a dispensary, like a pretty big dispensary. And there's like a whole science behind the weed shit. Like it goes deep, bro. She knows all that shit. So, you know, as I kind of, you know, grew up, got my mental in check, like I kind of could tolerate it. Cause before I would just get like paranoid, anxious, nervous. Cause it's like one thing that she likes to say is like marijuana is good, but it also can be bad. Basically saying that like it literally just accentuates whatever it is that you're feeling. Like if you're not in a good mental spot, like it's going to make it worse. If you're not feeling good, if there's something bugging you inside, like it's going to bring it out. So it's like, you know, once I got in a better position, like mentally, I could actually handle it. And now it's like, normal. I fuck with it. Yeah.
Sure. I used to, and that's funny. Cause I mean, back then the Lake Helen days, like that's what I did. I was a stoner. I was a stoner like a motherfucker, but it's like, I was reading this thing, like, I stopped to get a job. This is like in 2022 or something like that. I stopped to get for this job. Me and Sky worked at the RV park that Calvin's mom fucking runs or whatever. So I stopped smoking for like a month, and then I tried to smoke again. I know the tolerance. I've been through that before, and it wasn't this bad. But it's like it gives me like panic attacks, and I kept trying. Even like 2 hits, I get the same panic feeling, and that's what I was saying. I wasn't in a good space and all this shit like that. But it was like I was reading this thing. I'm like, that's crazy because I used to smoke so fucking much, bro. Like, how the hell is like, it's like part of me. Like, how the fuck can I not handle this? But I was reading this thing too, where it's like sometimes your body will reject that shit. Yeah. And it's just I haven't smoked in like 5-6 years now. Yeah. But I want to try it again. Because I'm like in a, like you said, better headspace now. So I want to try it again. But the thing is, it's like I don't want to do it because if I do it and get that panicky feeling, I'm gonna hate myself. Yeah. Also, I kind of don't want to because I was spending stupid money on that shit. Yeah. So
it definitely does get expensive. One thing I'll say, because like,
but it's nice.
That's something that I used to deal with too. Is like I could not smoke at all because I would get panic, like
bad.
And that was when like it was just the environment that I was in. I had shit to be paranoid. I like was like, oh, what if my parents find out?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And like, and also like just having the mindset of when you smoke, like just realize like if there's anything inside, if there's anything in here, any pain that you're feeling, like it's gonna bring it out. And like, and then that's when I feel like for me, sometimes even still, like sometimes I don't have the best experience, right?
Yeah.
But it's all about your environment and having the mindset that like like your body's trying to tell you something. It's like, you know what I mean? And it's like if you smoke and you know you start thinking about, you know, a specific negative thought, it's like realistically it's probably because it's in there somewhere and it's not coming out. So it's like I feel like when I switched my mindset around it, because before it was like I was almost scared of having a bad experience, scared of getting paranoid, scared of getting panicky, like, and then once you kind of switch your mindset around it, it's like, because there are even times too where like I get overly fried and I'm like, damn, like, you know, and you start to kind of get a little nervous, and then it's like, wait, like I'm chilling.
What the fuck?
Like, yeah. So it's like I would definitely say start small. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
but I know, I mean, once I get back, if I do start smoking again, I get back in that mode, it's gonna fuck my bank account up. Because I love weed, bro. It helped me with everything. And what's crazy is when I actually stopped, that's when I started realizing like, holy fuck, I'm depressed as fuck. Holy fuck, I have anxiety. Yeah. Holy fuck, I'm fucking, you know, panic attack. Like, that's a whole nother story, but fucking I had to work through all that shit because I was obviously masking a lot of stuff, smoking weed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But overall, we're all in a better space. Yeah. Something I've been trying to do on the last one-on-ones. I know I asked Grizz. I know I asked Sky. I'm not sure if I asked my friend Sam on the one-on-one, but with you, I mean, I guess we kind of talked about it. In ending, what is like something like obviously like a goal, but what's something that like if it could happen for you right now, you're like you would just be so like you'd be set, like you wouldn't want for none. You feel me? Like you'd just be satisfied with life.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
I feel like default answer that most people are gonna say is money, right? But thinking about something like deeper than that, probably just like patience. Like if I could like grant myself something right now, it would just be like self confidence and like self love and like just not getting so wrapped up in everything that's going on, not getting so wrapped up about what I want in the future or what happened to me in the past. Like, just being more present, realizing that, like, even for us to both be sitting here having this conversation right now, it's a blessing. We both woke up, you know, we're both breathing. And like, when you live life like that, it's so much easier to live. It's so much easier to grow. It's so much easier to make progress. It's so much easier to be a good person, be a good friend, be a good husband, be a good family member. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like that's something that I've really been working on, because when I was younger, you know, I wanted to live the fast life, live in New York City, live all this crazy shit. And now it's like, you know, I feel like my goals and my dreams have really like downscaled a lot. It's like, I just want to be a good influence on my people and help my people out and take care of my people. And it's like, one of the hardest things to develop is like that, like, clarity mentally. So I think one thing, if I had that I would be straight, is just like mental clarity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
that's a real answer.
I'm thinking of the word, but like just almost like enlightenment in a way.
Okay.
Like, just I've been trying to, you know, find that like harmony where it's like, because really that's what life is about. Like, finding out how to be happy. Like, and it's a really long and hard road to go down. But like, you know, I've really been putting a lot of time and effort into becoming happy. And on that road, you have to figure out what's wrong, what you went through in the past, what you're holding on to, and like, you know, just every day trying to keep moving forward and not, you know, let all the demons like back. Because it's like, that's the hardest part about it, is like unlearning those behaviors that like are subconscious, that you don't even
literally
think
just
about.
programmed into you.
Exactly. So I think just enlightenment. That's what I've been
I can agree with that.
Really been trying.
Like you said, a lot of people would just be like, money, but it's like, money can, but like, if you could have money and be fucked up mentally, it's not gonna do no good for you. But hey, man, Kelee, this is a fucking good ass podcast, my boy. I think this is probably gonna be the longest one. I think Skies was the longest one, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the longest one. But this is definitely good one. I definitely want to do that. Get like everybody like on them boys or who would want to come and have that podcast. I'm gonna have to get a bigger room so we're not fucking all echoing each other's mics. But I definitely want to do that. But brother, I appreciate you for coming and doing this. I know, like I say, I know it took a lot for you to, but it's like, I know this isn't really like something, you feel me? So I actually really appreciate the fact that you came and did this. You feel me? Being on this. So I'm glad, you know, people who didn't really know you. I've learned a lot about you today. You feel me? I knew you, but I learned a lot about you today. For people that didn't know, you know him a little bit better now. But this is episode 21. What even is this? 101s with another Lake Helen native. Kelee, what the fuck is your last name?
Florio.
Really? Are you so? That sounds kind of.
It's like Sicilian.
Oh,
Italian.
that's hard. That's hard as fuck. See, I didn't know that.
Omerta. You know what I'm saying?
What even is this? Episode 21. Kelee, I appreciate you. This was a great fucking conversation.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna put his Instagram. Well, not in the description, but it'll be in the beginning. Remember, if you don't think anybody loves you, Twinsky loves you. You guys fucking matter. What even is this? Episode 21. We out.
What even is this? What even is this?